Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back again. It's Matt, and a special St. Patrick's Day edition of a lot of reviews that I'm doing by catching up and being under the influence a little bit. But that shouldn't matter. I'm watching some Tales from the Crypt on my laptop, and I have some other shit on the back, on the TV in the back. And I'm going to do two beers tonight for you. I'm going to drink them both in a hopefully a suitable amount of time. First is Bass, just just in honor of St. Patrick's Day and great beer that the British Isles produce for us. And to keep with the theme, I'm also going to do a Samuel Smith, and this is going to be Samuel Smith Nut Brown Ale. Now, I don't know which one I should start with, so let's see. A little eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This is going to be the first one by, of course, that delightful old children's game where you pick the beer by the tiger or something like that. Anyway, it's the Samuel Smith Nut Brown Ale. For some reason, they get Samuel Smith and Samuel Adams confused. I guess it's the whole Samuel thing. I don't know. So out of the Foster's glass, we're going to pour. And to keep the head down, of course, we're going to tilt. And let's see what this thing's looking like so far. It's looking very delicious. And there we go. Now these are small bottles. This is only a 12 ounce, so I'm only going to be doing 24 ounces of beer tonight. That's usually what I do with one beer. I'm only doing two 12s, so nice kind of sweet smell permeating off of the Samuel Smith. Definitely has a nutty taste to it. I don't want to see a peanut, but maybe like an almondy type of walnutty taste to it. Very rustic, very smoky kind of. Very bitter. It's got a bitter taste in the back end of it, also. I don't know. I mean, this isn't my favorite. I don't know. I'm a Samuel Smith fan. Like I've said before, I think my favorite has to be the oatmeal. It has that different pseudo sweet taste to it. This doesn't really have a taste like a sweet taste at all. It's got a very bitter taste, smoky, nutty taste to it. The episode of Tales from the Crypt I'm watching tonight is the episode with the late Christopher Reeves in it, and it's What's Cooking. It also had Judd Nelson in it, and it's where Christopher Reeves runs a squid diner, and business isn't going well. And if you've read like some horror stories and stuff like that, usually the best kind of meat to have in a diner of any type is usually human meat, and eventually they start cooking human. And oddly enough, the person who they kill first is Meatloaf. Which I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, but I think it was very hilarious that Meatloaf is the first person that's killed and starts making burgers out of meatloaf. Coincidence? I don't know. Ooh, sorry. I don't know if it's because I've been drinking beer the entire night, where this beer to me is just kind of, I don't know. I'm sure if I had a clean palate, I could appreciate this more. But I think pretty much what I've said about this beer is what I can say about it. I don't know. Like I said, it's product of England. And I like English beer. I really don't have a problem with it, but I gotta finish this up. I got another beer to drink. Almost done. This has to go away. Ah, delicious, kind of. So that's it for Samuel Smith Nut Brown Ale. It's fine. It's a good beer, but it's just kind of like whatever. I would definitely suggest the oatmeal stout. Better than that right there. Okay. Now we're doing the Bass. The Bass has class. I'm sure this is gonna be a very this is lighter beer than the other one. This is a pale ale Bass. Come to think of it, it's got a very similar color to the Nut Brown. I mean, they're both ales, and considering Bass is still, you know, this is English beer also, so it's a little dark. Far lighter. I mean, it's like night and day when you compare the Samuel Smith to the Bass. I mean, Bass is just a lighter beer. It's not as heavy. It's not as bitter. Way smoother than the other one here. It's like having like a bitter. I don't know. It's like eating something very bitter. Then you're drinking something that's so far in the other scale that it's almost sweet. Like when I'm drinking this now, because I drank the Bass or I drank the Samuel Smith. When I'm drinking this, is like almost a sweet popsicle. It's not a popsicle. It's way more easier to get down. At this point, I'm sure if I drank this first, it'd probably be very, very similar to. You know, it'd be bitter. It's a far less bitter than the other one because it's a pale ale, so also too. Delicious. In case you didn't see it, that's the Bass. Whew. Tired. It's rough doing this stuff, drinking beer and talking to people. But you know, it could be worse. I could still be at work or something like that. But I do hope that everybody did have a very happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope everybody got home safe. Apparently you got home safe if you're watching this on YouTube. Unless you're watching on your iPhone while you're driving home, which you shouldn't be doing. Not good. I gotta finish this because closing on the 10-minute mark. It's definitely not good. Oh man. This is rough. And it's like that air bubble just resting right here. Because you can't finish it. Well, I'm going to. For my viewing audience, of course. No, good thing I get Tales from the Crypt for me right here.
I'm gonna make us some coffee.
Oh, so that's what I was waiting for right there. Extra prolonged version of Let's Drink. Of course, we'll have more for you. This was a special St. Patrick's Day version, I guess you can say. So, I hope you had a happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll be seeing you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, because there's more coming on the way if you are watching this for the first time. And I'll be seeing you guys. Take it easy.